for the sign of Gemini. I'm doing two readings. One is for love and relationship, and a general message. For those that are on TikTok, welcome to my channel. Welcome to my readings. I'm doing monthly readings for the sign of Gemini. And my message is short and sweet, but I go direct to the point. I don't need to go in the videos every week when your life doesn't change every week, right? Hardly anything happens. So with the main tarot, the main messages that I have here is the Queen of Air, the Call in reverse, and the Magician. Okay, having these three cards, Gemini, is I will say to you, you either have someone from the sign of Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. You're saying energy. There is a person that is either helping you. This is could be a lawyer. This could be someone that's helping you in your situations right now. This could be your significant other, but whoever this person is a very important person in your life. You have the Call in reverse, which is the Judgment. So for some of you, I feel that this you have to make a decision about something. Okay, you have to contact this person. The Judgment is about contacting someone, letting someone know about your purpose. Judgment is about moving to the right direction. What is your purpose in your life, right? And maybe you need to contact this other person. And look, you have the Magician. And the Magician is the number one card in this, and for the major arcana, which is this is like you having an alignment with spirit. You're wanting to have maybe miracles are going to happen to you. Someone in this person could be helping you about something that you expecting a miracle, or you this also represents that you have all the skills and qualifications in a job situation. If for some of you are looking for a job, let's say Gemini, the job is coming in for you. Let's say you haven't been working for whatever reason. That means this person over here is going to call you and you're not going to start working. The other message that I have here is about, with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, you might have a situation, even if you're Gemini, if you're a man or a woman, doesn't matter. But the point here is that there might be a situation where are two people that they're not talking to each other. You might have an air energy and an earth energy, and here you have the Hangman. So I feel like you feel liberated. For those that could be going through a divorce, this is telling me the Hangman means like at some point in your life, you were not able to do certain things in your life because you could be tied down. You could be binded by a person that was in your life, right? That's what the Hangman is someone that could tie you up, and so that's what I see in this energy, and you're free. The second card is like you're making this the Six of Cups is about thinking back of the things that you have done in your life, right? Maybe you have children and now your children are adults now, and you're looking back on the things that you have done so far in the past, where and that's the reason why you're getting the Judgment. You did everything that you needed to do for these people. Now it's time for you. Here you have the Nine of Swords. Yes, the Nine of Swords in reverse. There was a time that you probably couldn't sleep. You probably wasn't able to do so many things for yourself. And this card also means surrender. The Judgment is, the Hangman is also means surrender. So a sacrifice that you did for your children, a sacrifice that you did for your wife, a sacrifice that you did for yourself, but whatever it is that you did, now I feel like with the Nine of Swords in reverse, you're saying, I did everything that I needed to do for my children, for my family, for whoever it is that you did. Now it's time for me, because I feel like you cry enough, you let it go, you let it out. And it's like a shift in energy, like as maybe at some point, you, like I said, you had a binding, and now you're escaping from this marriage, and now you're starting all over again. And now you're having self-worth, self-talk, self-compassion, and and this is calling faith. And look, Nine of Swords, which is a good energy. It's like then when you get the Nine of Swords, it's like you're moving forward. You're moving um to look into, the nine is you getting moving forward, moving to your future, moving to the things that you want to do now. You did, like I said, what you needed to do in your past, and now you're saying to yourself, you know what, I'm making a decision, I'm gonna move, and this time you're gonna be smart about your situation, because air energy is about your mind and the things that how you think and how you do, and being intelligent, being wise. That's why you have the owl here. And this is air energy, where you're gonna be saving for the day, saving for your future, being aggressive, being successful, right? um when it comes to so I feel like you're leaving a lot of things behind in your past. I feel like at some point, you had a codependency in a relationship, right? I do feel like for those, like I said over here, if you guys were looking for a job, the job is going to come to you. For those that were in a codependent relationship, I feel like you did look for help. You get the highest priest here, and you have the magician here. That at some point you probably did spiritual work in order for you, Gemini, to move forward, to detach yourself from this hanging, where they had you binding, they had you tied up, they bury your ass somewhere, with voodoo dolls or whatever they did. But I feel like some of you Geminis, at some point, they did some type of work on you, and you had a codependency with your relationship. The next card, you have true love with the Page of Cups. I feel like now, okay, for some of you were in a codependency, is some of you are now finding the true love that you guys are looking for, or were looking for a long time. So I feel that maybe your true love with your children, where your children now say, you know what, Dad, I love you, I care for you. And maybe at some point they didn't understand you, but now they're growing. They're at some point they were children, now they're men. They understand your situation, and I feel like, you know what, here's the couple of I love you back, right? That's what I see in this energy. And some of you are in a relationship, or going to be in a relationship, where you're going to find someone that has your chemistry. You're going to have the same, you're going to have chemistry with each other, and you have the death and rebirth, right? And a lot of people after the eclipse, they're going to change. And this is the sign of Scorpio. For some of you, you're either going to find a water sign, where it's going to be a Scorpio. It could be a water sign, doesn't have to be Scorpio, it could be a Pisces, it could be any other energy. But what I feel is like, for those that are not in a relationship now, you are going to find that person, and you're going to be a totally new person than you were before, when in the past you had a codependency with your partner, right? With your significant other, your husband, your wife, whatever you were, for some. But some of you is still in that codependency situation. Some of you are still dealing with the same man or the same woman. You're still married to this person. You still living with this person. There is still some kind of attachment. But others are finding through true love, and some others, which means that you're really happy in your relationship with your children, with everybody. Whatever true love means to you, you're going to have it. And some of you are going to find that person where you're going to have the chemistry with them. The most important message for you here, making a choice. So this is the most important message. I always give you the most important message for those that follow me. That I always give you what's important to you in this time right now, in this month of April, May, right? Making a choice. You're required to come to a decision now. So whatever decision you want to make, maybe you have to make a decision about your love life. Maybe you want to make a decision about your work. Whatever decision you are going to make, you're dealing with a dilemma of a four-cross consciousness regarding the next action, right? Whatever action it is. Are you dealing with a job situation? You have to take that responsibility and say yes, and don't be afraid of You may not have all the answers right now because the way, it's like maybe you need to go somewhere. This card is showing two doors, right? Trust your intuition. Maybe you want to travel, you don't know which way to go, right? Maybe you want to get married, you don't know if you're ready to marriage, or you want to give yourself a little bit of more time. Maybe you want to give you 2 years of freedom. Trust your intuition. Ask the spirit for any sign, if anything that right now is not clear for you, right? Are you going into the right path? Are you conscious? Are you aware? Is this the right decision for me? What have you learned in your life path? Let's say you're 25, you may have not too many lessons, but if you're 50, how was your life path has been? Have you you know what have you learned in your path, in your 10 years, 20 years of marriage or relationship? Okay, and so at this time, maybe you ask the spirit to help you and give you the instructions that you need. Maybe you're more spiritual now that you were in the past. Maybe in the past you said you were spiritual, but you in reality you were not. You were just doing certain things, but now you understanding the message of a spirit. What is a spirit um is wants you to know. Okay, what is spirit wants you to know, what is spirit to thought, what spirit taught you, in the past. Again, I feel like there is something that you are dealing with that you don't know which way to go, and whatever that something is, Gemini, you have the answer, you have the choices, and you have over here, you had the magician, and here you had the highest priest. Maybe you need to ask the highest priest what's next, right? Maybe not. But the point is that you are in the right path. And the most important thing is that whatever choice you make in these two doors that you have here, you see there's two doors. Make a choice. It could be a work situation, right? And you're saying, well, I don't know if I should leave this job because I've been here for so many years, I have seniority, blah 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 blah. But yeah, another something else came along and says to you, you know what, there is other things that you can do besides this. And it could be you can be doing two jobs and you feel like, I don't know if I'm ready for that or whatever it is, but there's the choice that you have to make. And ask spirit. Spirit's gonna help you as long as you ask them. It could be about moving, whatever it is. Okay, whatever it is, maybe you want to move somewhere. It's about a choice. So with that said, my dears, Geminis, love and life. I see you in the next one. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful April. I hope this month and next month you're going to have changes in your life. Okay, because we all will have changes. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And thank you for being here. I will be live on Tuesday. Good night and take care. Bye-bye.